would like to address the council for 5 minutes? I don't see any. Declaration of conflicts of interest and disqualifications? Seeing none. Scheduled matters. Request to authorize the city manager to prepare and submit written notice of termination to the County of Stanislaus, exercising the city's right to exit the mutual support agreement as prescribed in Section 3J of the Third Amended Mutual Support Agreement dated July 19th, 1994, for the purposes of clarifying terms of the agreement. City manager, and then I think Ms. Pitt.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, the first thing I would like to draw council's attention to is this agenda has been changed since I saw it last. It used to say Lawton/Pitt. I want to be clear. I want to be abundantly clear on that. But Marin is well equipped to follow up with the details. The short answer is that we have the mutual support agreement, which addresses collection of taxes and provision of services and the ability for the city to expand its borders in certain areas that have now come into some degree of controversy. Marin and others have astutely pointed out that this agreement has a window extending from July 1st to September 1st, every 5 years, during which the city has the ability to declare its desire to exit the agreement. It is not staff's intention to recommend that we not have an agreement. However, we did find, as we started to research the issue, that there are a number of different agreements. There's a lack of clarity on the part of both the city and the county about what some of these terms mean. Some provisions have become inoperative due to other sections of law. We are looking at this as an opportunity to step back, assess the whole situation, come up with a new, clean, single agreement that doesn't make reference to other items. We have conveyed this desire to the county chief executive officer. This is not a hostile request. This is us taking an opportunity to, in the fullness of time, come up with a new unifying agreement between now and the end of December, which is when a separation would take place.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much. Perfect. Ms. Pitt.
I'm not sure I have anything substantially to add, although there are provisions in the original agreement which is not clear in subsequent agreements that the city was giving the county back a percentage of its sales tax. So we really, unless we sit down in those discussions, have an idea about whether those provisions still are in effect or not. And at this juncture, looking for some additional sales tax, or at least making sure that we're collecting everything we're entitled to me, it would be a pretty good from my perspective. So staff's recommending to council that we authorize the city manager to prepare and submit that written notice to the county.
Absolutely. All right, thank you. Are there any questions or comments from the audience? How about from the council? Discussion from the council. Yes, Councilmember DeHart.
Thanks, Mayor. I'm essentially interested in pursuing the issue before us, but I have a couple of questions. We've talked, or I've heard a couple of mentions about interim agreements between 1994 and today. But as I reviewed the material, the earliest date that I saw was such that it was like 1987, 1980. And the latest one that I saw in the packet was 1994. So is it that it's automatically renewed if we decline to continue, or do we have to enter into, whether this is an annual or every 4 or 5 years, requirement to have a dated document as of that that date? How do we?
Excuse me, the way that it's written is that it automatically renews with no end date for 5-year periods of time, and there's only that particular window in the 6 months during the May to September that you are allowed to provide notice to exit or your intent to exit the agreement.
Okay, so on that basis, I would absolutely observe that it's essential that we submit the discontinuation, if you will, of this agreement and evaluate potential ramifications to our city. So, thank you.
Absolutely, and I think just one point of clarification just for the audience, the many audience members that are here and also watching this, but this is not done with animosity towards the county. This is something that we're going to have constructive dialogue with the county officials, with the businesses that are involved, and I think that it would just have a mature discussion about revenue and services and different things. I think that this is just the first step that we need to take by the deadline, which is September 1st, correct?
And it is September 1st, and wanted to stress again, Mr. Mayor, that prior to this meeting, the city manager's office has discussed the issue with the county.
Good.
And they take it in the same manner as we are articulating it here. It's not adversarial. And they also, I think, they also agree that there's a degree of ambiguity. And I do know that the assistant to the city manager has spoken to at least one of the commercial enterprises that would be within the affected area, and has reached out to others as well. So we're trying to keep everybody informed about what's going on. And really, this is just a matter of us buying some time for thoughtful consideration.
Absolutely. No, I think it's good, and I also think it also it meets our obligation as a city officials to look for every opportunity for revenue generation for other different things to cover our costs. And so this is just one more step in the right direction when it comes to that effort. So perfect. Councilmember Scare.
Yeah, it's the way I looked at it, it just looks like we're just saying we choose not to renew this as written. And we're going to look at it,
Correct.
review it, rewrite it, and then see where we go forward, so, yeah.
Perfect.
that's-
All right, if there's no other comments from the audience or anyone else, I'll close public participation. What's the pleasure of the council? This will be a motion.
I'll advance, Mayor.
All right, do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Okay, we have a motion by Councilmember DeHart, second by Councilmember Scare. Clerk, please read back and call the roll.
Authorizing the city manager to prepare and submit written notice of termination to the County of Stanislaus, exercising the city's right to exit the mutual support agreement as prescribed in Section 3J of the Third Amended Mutual Support Agreement dated July 19th, 1994, for the purposes of clarifying terms of the agreement. Councilmember Esquer,
Yes,
Councilmember DeHart,
Yes.
Mayor Soisek.
Yes, motion carries 3-0. Thank you so much. Thanks so much, Mayor, and I know you're worked hard on it, and you're going to continue to work hard on this topic. And thank you so much, City Manager. Moving on, closed session. What do we have?
Mayor, we have one item under closed session. That's a conference with labor negotiators pursuant to California Government Code 54957.6A with your bargaining units.
All right, perfect. Do I have a motion to adjourn to closed session?
So moved.
All right, we have a motion by Councilmember DeHart, seconded by Councilmember Scare. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, we're adjourned to closed session.
Thank you, staff.
Thanks.
that's the way meeting should go.
I don't disagree. I think it's good.
I wouldn't say that.
No, not so.
I'll never offer.
Exactly.